Well, in our case, interesting enough, without the global demand, we wouldn't be here. So we stepped into the global market instantly. The very moment we produced our first lentils, it wasn't about domestic consumption in Canada, but it was about feeding countries that had demand for lentil productions, and peas and lentils, of course, and chickpeas are all inclusive in that.
Globalization in our business, it's important to us because the market that we're in North America is actually it's a relatively stable, almost stagnant market. So our growth opportunities have to come from outside of Canada and the United States. So we started looking outside of Canada and the United States. We're actually just in the early stages of a project in northern Mexico to build a sodium sulfate plant. It will be a very similar process to what we use in our plant in Chaplin, Saskatchewan. So in that way, we don't have the operational risks and the technical risks around a new greenfield, brownfield operation.
Globalization, maybe in an indirect way, is a factor in our business because we have global players and primarily North American players that are coming into our marketplace. So we're looking to expand beyond the Canadian market, possibly in 2 or 3 years from now into the U.S. market. But a lot of global players and primarily U.S. players are looking to expand in our market today. And so being aware of what's happening in the global marketplace is critical in that sense. And I think also looking at developing our brand, regardless of how far a global reach we're looking to go, I think that we want to make sure that we could stand the test of the global standard, because regardless if we're going to go out into their markets, they're going to come into ours.
Well, we're not an export-driven company. We're a domestic company. We're a regional company. But globalization has almost everything to do. I mean, we're a petroleum retailer and wholesaler, and so petroleum is a global product. And so the way that the global market changes, in fact, the most important product that we sell. It's not the only product we sell, but it's the most important. So as a consequence, we have to be plugged into what's going on around the world all the time, and world events greatly affect what happens to our company because you have to follow the trends.